Jurgen, what's the best part about being the manager?
Wow, the money. It's working in football, obviously, so I love it from the first day I did it. I even loved it more when I was only a coach, a head coach or whatever. In the very beginning, nobody knew me and stuff like this, and it was really a good time. But that's changed, obviously, massively. And so yes, still being together with these now world-class players every day, see them in training, try to help them to become slightly better if possible in all different departments. So that's a big joy, to be honest.
You were 34, I think, when you started in management, were you, at Mainz?
I think 33. But
33?
Yeah.
How different is the manager that started at Mainz then to the manager that you are today?
Oh, thank God today I'm much better, but there was, because of a lot of experience I was allowed to collect. I had to make some tough experiences, and was, had some good experience as well, obviously. So that's completely different. I know much more about football as well, because I was a player on Sunday and a manager or coach on Monday. So there was not a lot of time to learn the things I had to do from the next day on. And that's it, but it's, how I said, I loved it when I started doing it. It's because to be honest, I never read a book about football. I never had the opportunity to look what other coaches are doing, so I had to learn it by myself. But of course, the first half year completely alone, then together with Jelko for a long period of time, and that was a really good time. So especially the first few years when nobody really was watching or looking at us, we could do what pretty much ever we wanted. Could have a look if it works out at the weekend or not. That was really cool.
Was there anyone that you looked to as a managerial inspiration? Anyone that you could take something from?
I can take from a lot of people a lot of things, but the only real opportunity is how I see it. It's only a real opportunity when you work together with them. So I'm an admirer without knowing him. Only had him once on the phone, Arrigo Sacchi, and I knew him. I knew him of course, but I got a bit more involved in his work when my former manager Wolfgang Frank brought up all his videos, which he showed. So I saw, I think, like 20, 30 or 500 training session of AC Milan of that time, because my former coach recorded them and showed them to us.
What then is the most important quality, do you feel, in football management? We see your passion on the touchline, we see the fun side at times as well, the serious side, and Jordan Henderson talks about your attention to detail.
That's probably the most important thing, I would say. So the tension or the whatever it is on this touchline is not so important. So you can be, I think you can be the best coach in the world and sit 90 minutes, 95 minutes on your butt, but it's just not me. I can't. So, but other really good ones can do that. So it's not about, that's not so important. But I try to help still during the game. To be honest, if it's only a little bit, I'm fine with that. What is the most important thing? Football understanding, for sure. Seeing the game as in a bigger picture, not only about scoring, not conceding, shooting. So there's much more around this game, which is important, and you have to sort pretty much everything around that the boys can concentrate on the things they have to do. Yes, they have to find solutions by themselves on the pitch, but then these solutions need to be as good as possible prepared in the sessions. I mean, it's like you give them a playbook, and without really using it like this, they just can use it on the pitch in different situations.
How much do you look at what teams are doing across the world? I suppose watching videos and thinking, you know what, we could possibly use that.
Not really obvious or conscious that I sit there and study Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan in the good old times, Bayern Munich, don't know, Manchester City. We see a lot. So what can you take from Manchester City? You can take a lot. And some teams can take nothing of it because of the quality they have. So it's like that. So it's just, I admire a lot of coaches when what they do, but I never watch them often enough to take some things for us, like let's do it like this, let's try it like this. We always tried to do it their own way, because it's all about your own players. What are they able to do? Which way do you want to find to create chances, to score goals, to defend based on a proper, if not best possible organization, all that stuff.
Did you know that Mike Gordon described you as a polymathematical guy?
I cannot be that because I have no clue what it is.
It's an individual whose knowledge spans a significant number of subjects.
Thank you, Mike. Did you say that before I signed your contract or after?
I think before. He also says Jurgen is right up there with the best CEOs in the world. If he wasn't managing a football club, he could be managing a Fortune 500 company. Fortune 500 company is one of the 500 largest US industrial corporations.
Thank God I don't have to do that, to be honest, because how I see it, the only real thing I understand is football, to be honest, and life as well. But you cannot use that as a CEO of a 500 company. I don't know. I never did it, never had to. It's very nice, but as I said a lot of times, we have the nicest owner in the world. He's very supportive. So it's a good consolation. It's very nice, but I don't think it's true.
You also couldn't wear a tracksuit if you were a CEO of a Fortune 500 company as well. One of the questions on here was to ask if you're a tracksuit manager.
I don't know what it is.
Just a manager who wears a tracksuit all the time rather than a suit.
Then that's obvious. That's obvious then.
Why don't you wear a suit?
I don't like it. I like wearing a suit in the right moment, but I never. And it shouldn't be understood as disrespectful, because I know a lot of, in England it's especially, a lot of people wear suits because it's a special day, it's the blah 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 and all that stuff. My problem is I have no space, no resources to think about what I wear before a game. I'm just not like this. It's pretty much I fall into the game with all the things you do, and then if somebody tells me, oh, now you have to, what is it, to fix the thigh and stuff like that, the tie, that just doesn't work for me. So that's why I tried it, and not with a suit, but in casual style. When I came to Dortmund, I thought maybe it's appropriate. And in the first few weeks, I wore jeans, I think, and a black shirt or something like that. And then I just forgot it, and then was only a tracksuit there, and then I realized that it's much more, because the club delivers the tracksuit, so it's already in the dressing room, so that helps massively. That's the main reason, to be honest.
How do you switch off from football?
By sleeping.
That's it?
Pretty much.
Walk
or
the dogs?
holiday. So if we want to talk about holiday, I can switch off. Meanwhile, very, very good and very quick as well.
Some managers do social media, you don't. Why?
I don't understand it. I don't know why you would do it. Maybe one day I will do it, but I don't see that. I don't understand why somebody tells other people you don't know, what is good or not so good in a moment. I never understood that. But look, that's a problem probably of my generation. So I'm too old for that already, and I will probably never really start it.
Who is most likely to become a manager out of the players you've got in your current squad, and why?
So I'm not sure if they want to, but the English guys could pretty much, our mid-age English guys, I want to say elder, like Millie, Hendo, Adam, Genie, for sure could do it if he wants to. The younger ones, Robbo, possibly Trent, possible. It's long to go, really long to go. Maybe Dejan wants to do it. He could. The good thing with him is he could do it in 12 different countries. No, really, we have a few really good ones. It's all about, if they want to do it, all of them can do it.
And 3 words to describe yourself.
I don't think about myself a lot, yeah. So 3 words, isn't it? I can't do it.
Happy.
Yes, not always.
When we see you.
Always happy. 3 words.